Hello, this is the second strategy for you to try if you are creating an MLA format paper and works cited on an iPad. So this video will show you how to use a Google template for that purpose. Go ahead and open your Google Docs mobile app and then press the plus and press choose template. And then scroll down until you see education and choose report MLA. Okay, once this comes up, the first thing that you're going to want to do is change the title, because right now it just says report and you might lose it this way. So press the back button and then see where it says report in my docs. Just press the three dots next to it. Press rename, which is about in the middle there, and then choose or just title it in the format that your teacher requires. I always suggest putting the period number first, and then your last name, and then your first name, and then put the title of the assignment. But if your teacher has a different method, you should use that. And then just press rename. All right, now let's open that doc again. And what you're looking at is called filler text. It's Latin, and we're going to delete it and put the information that you want. So press the three dots in the upper right and make it be print layout. So enable print layout. First thing I want you to fix is, do you see that page number in the upper right? That should actually have your last name in front of it. So click on it. You might have to press the pencil button and then put your last name in front of that number. So don't type last name, put your last name and a space. And then all of your pages will have your last name and the page number. Click out of that, and then where it says your name, type your name. Where it says professor name, you put your teacher's last name. Subject is the class name, so let's say it's English 9, English 10. And then for the date, leave it in this format, but you would put the date, the day, so for example, 12, the month, for example, October, and then 2020. And then if you know what your title is, go ahead and put that. Now, eventually you'll delete all of this filler text, but it's formatted correctly, which is the nice thing. It's the right font, it's the right size, and everything else. Now, scroll down to the last page, which is the works cited page. It already is formatted for you. It has the hanging indent, which is pretty challenging to make on an iPad, but this one's already done. Notice how it's its own page. Leave it like that. The works cited is always its own page. And again, you want to press the three dots and be on print layout. Okay, so let me get back down to that works cited. We're going to now copy and paste the citations from databases or ebooks you might have used. So select with your finger, actually leave that, but eventually you're going to select with your finger this, and you're going to delete it and put the citation you want. As a reminder, if you have a web source or a print source like a book, you need to make the citation yourself. You can't copy paste it, although you may try an app like EasyBib. But I'm going to show you how to copy and paste from a database or ebook. So I'm going to go to the database I was using. Where is that? And all databases are different, but and ebooks, they always give you a citation. This one, Gale in Context Opposing Viewpoints, has a cite button, and there it says MLA 8th edition. I can just select that citation there, or it's often at the bottom of the article too. So if you don't see the cite button that I just pressed, you can also just go to the bottom of the article and the citation will be there. And I'm going to select it, and I'm going to copy it by pressing Command C. If you don't have a keyboard, you can just press on that selected bit. Let me try again. And it should have a copy menu that should come up. Now, so I've copied it. I'm going to go back to my works cited template and select that first citation that has the filler text. And then you paste right on top of it. So if you have a keyboard, you just press Command V. There's my citation, and the hanging indent is exactly how I want it to be. There are a few things you will need to fix. For example, it didn't carry the italics Look back at the original. This one has in italics the fashion industry, which was the book, the database, which is Galen Context Opposing Viewpoints, and also this original source, the Christian Science Monitor. So I need to put those italics on my citation over here. So you just select the words that need to be in italics. And you press the I. And you just keep on going. Might take you a little bit. And then press the I. And I had one more. Okay, so you get this whole word. Sometimes you have to kind of have a little finesse with the iPad. All right. So now you just repeat until you have all your citations. You do need to put them in alphabetical order. So this G, you alphabetize by the first word. If this citation were done, it's not, this is just filler text. The first word is D, has D, so it would actually be before the G. So I would delete it and I would put it like that so that it would be in alphabetical order. Same with this one. DOE, it comes before DOL, so I would press Command X, and then I would put my cursor there, press return, and then Command V, so that it would be in alphabetical order. But again, those are filler text, so I obviously need to put my actual citations. Okay, that's pretty much it. That is how you make a works cited from the Google Docs mobile app template. Thanks for watching.